And so I'm excited about 2022 and see what I can do and do a little bit more content creation. And it's interesting, there looks like there might be a bike out here for me. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what I'm going to do with that. All right. Hey, I'll try to do like Dylan does. I'm at Throttle Company, and I'm about to go ride a bike, a 2022 Himalayan. It is a little bit different than the 2021, so we're just going to do a little ride. So he likes to say, hey, you're located in Columbus, Ohio. This is a 2022 Himalayan. There are some pretty noticeable differences from the 2021. That's part of the reason why I'm going with the 2022. The rear rack is a little bit lower, a little lower profile to swing your leg over. There's this little tiny panel here to cover more of the components. That's new. This is the 2022 Granite Black, which has two of my favorite things, which is matte with gloss together. 1901 proudly and prominently featured here. This rack, totally different. There's a giant hair on me. Got it. Totally different. This profile is different. This emblem is different. The attachments are different. This is a totally renewed visual for the Himalayan. The windshield is totally different shape. Has the logo, the Royal Enfield logo here on it. It used to be over here, and the shape is different. It's always distracted by a running motorcycle. Okay, so and I think the single biggest difference between the 21 and the 2022 is this tripper. Now I have the B line on my Sportster because of how much I liked the tripper on the Meteor. So the Meteor has always come with it. This is the first year the Himalayan's gonna have it. I don't have this one set up for my on my phone yet, but you'll see that it uses Google for the GPS, and it's about the same size as a Beeline, but this one now comes on there. It'd be super cool if at some point in the future it has the ability that you could put it on an earlier model. The windshield accommodates this a little bit differently, so that would definitely be a difference. I'm not sure if the temperature is currently accurate, but it says it's 58 degrees out here. That is crazy for Ohio. So let's go take a ride. This'll do. The reason I've decided to finally pull the trigger on this motorcycle was today, December 31st. A customer came in who wanted to buy a Himalayan, and he didn't know which color he wanted yet, and I wasn't the salesperson helping him, but when he came in and said he wanted a Himalayan, my heart started racing, and I was like, please don't pick the Granite, please don't pick the Granite, please don't pick the Granite, that's mine, I want that. So I'm the kind of person that when I decide something's gonna happen, I decide something's gonna happen. If I've decided on a motorcycle, my reaction to that is very visceral. It's very much, this is the one I'm going to get because my body told me this is the one I'm going to get. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so that gave me the confirmation I needed to say, hey, Nicole, you were trying to decide which color Himalayan you wanted. Your body just told you. Your brain just told you which one you should be getting. So I'm just going to turn around because I saw some graffiti I wanted to shoot on. Oh, here's a nice little gravelly alley to go through. Ooh, not at all off-road, but I live in the city, so by the time this video comes out, I'll have already released the video talking about my 2021 accomplishments. So this I won't count. I'm technically buying it today on December 31st, but the video won't come out in time. But one of my accomplishments from 2021 is what's allowing me to purchase this motorcycle, which is a couple of things. One, the confidence to ride this bike, which you don't need a whole lot of confidence. It's a great beginner bike, but the height for me has always been kind of a little bit of an issue, but just the confidence to purchase a motorcycle in addition to another motorcycle. That sounds kind of odd probably, but we're also just going to do a little perfect. So gonna take a little photo of my motorcycle. You're welcome for the song too. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little selfie with my new motorcycle. Nice. Okay, so I would have totally done this with my Sportster, no questions asked, but it definitely handled it a lot better with the suspension getting up here. Now, getting back down, we'll see how that works. Beautiful. I have not calibrated the oh. Don't try this at home. Any and all off-roading that you've seen in this video is not recommended by Throttle Company or any of its subsidiaries. But we're gonna stop in the no stopping zone because we're not really stopping. Okay, so this is my brand new 2022. Who's that? Don't know. My brand new 2022 Himalayan in Granite Black. I'm real excited. She's super beautiful. I don't have a name yet, so help me with a name, because it took me forever to name Murphy, who, by the way, I am not selling, at least not right now. So I'm adding this beautiful beast to my repertoire, not replacing my Sportster, because I know those questions are going to happen. Okay, so what are my plans with this motorcycle? This is a ADV type motorcycle, on-road, off-road, a bike that I plan to use off-road but use the road to get there, which I think the Himalayan is perfect for. So that's why I'm buying this motorcycle. I want to be able to ride the roads to go ride off-roads, which I've not really done a whole lot of. So my plans are to ride it on the roads, back roads mostly, a little bit of freeway if I have to, but ride on the road to get to off-road, back road, fire road type of riding, which I'm really excited to do more of, more camping, things like that. So that's what this bike is for. So I will start to gear it up. I'm not sure exactly what I plan to do with it. I do know I don't want hard bags, and that's mostly because I want to be able to put bags on this bike and my Sportster and have bags that work on both. So right now I will plan to put the rails that go with this bike, the pannier rails, but not use the aluminum or black panniers that typically go with a Himalayan. So that's kind of the only decision I know I want to do. I'll probably end up with heated grips, or at least hand guards at least. So far I haven't decided any of those things. I literally decided today for sure that I was buying this bike. So I'm going to repeat that. I decided today, December 31st, that I was actually going to buy this bike, and it's because someone came in interested in a Himalayan and I was hoping they wouldn't buy this one. That's why I made the decision. I was thinking about the Himalayan for a long time and which color Himalayan I wanted to get. So I didn't really care about whether it was 2021 or 2022, but it's just working out that I will end up with the 2022. So I don't plan to do a whole lot of like quote unquote build videos on this, because I don't plan to make a lot of significant changes to the motorcycle in the build sense, because I think that I've chosen the Himalayan for it being a Himalayan, and it has capacity and capability that I want already. But I do plan to do things like bags, and maybe actually come up with a good logo for Road Warrior Moto and put that on there, like past the fact that I'm purchasing it today. So if you didn't know until now that Road Warrior Moto and Throttle Company Vintage Motorcycles, which you can also look up on YouTube. Whoa, that's cool. So Throttle Company Vintage Motorcycles and Road Warrior Moto are essentially, they're both owned by me, so I consider Throttle Company a sister channel. I'm not on that channel that much because I'm not that technical. I also don't review motorcycles in that sense. If you've watched any of my other What Is That videos about other motorcycles, it's not about necessarily all of the technical details about a motorcycle. If you want that kind of information, that's an In the Loop video. That's not a What Is That video on my channel. That's an In the Loop video on the Throttle Company channel. From me on my channel is, how do I feel about the motorcycle? What's some fun fact history about this motorcycle? But the things that I care about on this motorcycle are its capabilities, which are on-road, off-road, ADV type motorcycle that I can handle height-wise. The seat height is 31.5 inches, and it can be reduced down about an inch and a half with lowering the forks and a drop link for the suspension. I originally thought I wanted to do that, and now I believe that I probably won't do that, because I thought about those things a year ago when I first started, maybe a year and a half ago, when I first started riding the Himalayan. And honestly, I had never ridden a bike this high before, and I wasn't used to it. But I mean, I take people on test rides with throttle all the time and ride the Himalayan because it's fun, and I've gotten way more used to the height of the motorcycle. I think having proper footwear is important. That's something I learned in the last year and a half, is definitely function over aesthetics when it comes to footwear. Something that gives you a good footing. But I don't think I'll need to lower it at all, really. So I'm definitely excited about my new Himalayan. I'll just park her right next to Murphy, get a little family portrait, because I'm gonna need a bigger garage. JK, I mostly keep my motorcycles here at Throttle Company because this is where I spend most of my time. Now I have 2 motorcycles, and yeah, pretty happy about that. There they are. So you'll notice a theme. I really like the color black. My helmet's black. I do have a couple of other helmets that are different colors, but my main helmet's black, my jackets are black. I do like to wear brown boots though. But Murphy is all black. And now, yet to be named, Himalayan is all black. The perfect black, by the way. Matte black and gloss black together. It's a perfect combination. They look so good next to each other. Here it is again. And thanks for watching. I'm still not great at being on the camera, like talking to you directly, so thanks for watching. This is Road Warrior Moto, and I'm excited for 2022 and excited what the Himalayan is going to allow me to do trip-wise, so let's do it. Is that a good tagline? Let me know in the comments if you want a tagline.